Hey, it's Camila Stevenson, and around here we talk wealth. And I want to just share something about why I don't use exchanges for serious crypto moves anymore. At some point, crypto stops being for me about convenience and starts being about execution. And that's the point for me where exchanges stops making sense. Now, first, let me just say this. This is not financial advice. I'm just sharing with you how I personally handle serious crypto moves now, because this is something that I've changed in my own strategy. Now, here's the problem with exchanges. Exchanges are designed for speed and volume. They are great when you are clicking buttons, chasing momentum, or moving small amounts around. But when position size starts to matter, or even when slippage matters, when you actually care about how an order gets filled, the experience starts to change. On an exchange, you're just another click in the system. You do not know who's on the other side. You do not control how the order is worked. And in volatile moments, you feel that very quickly. Now, this is why I stopped treating crypto like an app and started treating it like a brokerage relationship. And for that, but because I do want better execution and less friction for me, that's what it's all about. Now, people don't realize how much execution matters. When people talk about price, they're usually looking at the charts, but execution is what determines the real price that you get. Slippage does not show up in screenshots. Poor fills do not show up in hype posts, but they do show up in your actual position. When you have a brokerage model, orders are worked intentionally. So what you're not doing is chasing the market. The market is being accessed for you. And that matters if you are building some real positions. So this is what I personally love. You have a real broker and you can walk through execution and you are not guessing what is going to happen behind the scenes. I'm at the point where I just do not want uncertainty. To have a concierge type of broker, it actually feels more like you're dealing with traditional finance in a healthy way. And honestly, that's a good thing as crypto matures, because I do not want my serious decisions sitting inside the same interface as impulse trades. So I started to move my crypto off of the exchanges, especially XRP. I moved my XRP and some of my other long-term positions off the exchanges because I do not want my custody execution and my impulse all mixed together. Like, that's not fear-based either. That is very intentional for me. When things are very calm, exchanges can feel fine. But listen, when things move very fast and when they become volatile, I believe that structure matters and we're entering into volatility. Okay. And I think some people are going to be a little disappointed at what happens with the exchanges when there is massive amounts of volatility. So if you do want a professional way to handle crypto with real execution, real custody, and a real relationship, you can look and using the link below. Listen, this is not about pressure or it's not about hype. It is a different level of service. I can promise you that. And I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm just showing you how I choose to execute. So the link is in the description if you want to know more about that. And as always, I want you to stay wise, stay wealthy, and I'll see you in the next one.